All right. I'm going to try and find you, Lisa. So for when we get everyone back on this, we're going to pick up where we left off, and then we're going to hope that it doesn't spin like it was on the other one. So, if I have, we're just going to go for it. Fingers crossed. Take 2. Step touch. My legs are going to be so happy. So again, if you can let me know that you can see me, you can hear me. Let me know if it's spinning more or less. We haven't had that issue. Okay. Am I less pixelated? And double to the right, team. It's not spinning on my end, so if you can let me know if it's doing that same thing. The only way that I can tell that sometimes we're struggling is that the counts of who's on and who's off moves around. Now 4 to the right, but that's always inaccurate, so I may have to have my phone ready, Lisa, so you can text me if we go dark. Okay. Fingers crossed. All right, team, now tap your right foot out so you stand on that left foot stabilized on the band, tapping that right leg out. I was in such a hurry from work that I ran in and grabbed my laptop and came back out, and the girls are just, I don't know if you can hear them, but they are barking so loud. They're like, this isn't how it works. Step on the right leg, tap the left leg out. Just like me. Get ready so I can see you. Yes, that's kind of my fault, right? I'll get them after. They're okay. They're fine. But thank you. I knew before, step on the left, tap the right leg back. So you're here, team. I need to let him out to go potty. Oh, good, GA. Hopefully we've worked out all the kinks before you got here. Never felt this way about. And left leg, tap it back. Because we had, I know I was talking about this yesterday, but because we had those trees worked on, the yard is so muddy that if I go let them out now, and then it's a whole thing. So we'll get through this, then I'll let them out. In 5. All right, now one of each team. So we go out, back, to you. It's the standing leg that should feel so good. I've never felt five. And switch team. Step on the right leg, take the left leg out, back, back. You search forever, now I don't pass your street. 10 little seconds. Stand on your left leg, side leg lift. Oh, yes, I agree, aren't we all? And that feels like it took a long time. Maybe it hasn't been in the shop that whole time, but that seems like it. That boo-boo must have been pretty big. And switch. Balancing on that right leg, sending that left leg out. Oh, legs feel so good. Oh my gosh. It's a long time to not have your card, GA. I'm glad it's back. And then we're gonna squat, lift our right knee. So you drop, drop. Keep tension on the band. Wow. It's amazing what they can do though. 10 little seconds. So you're pushing out on that right foot as you lift it up. 5. And repeat your knee. Yes, I bet. The things we take for granted. 10 little seconds. I felt that way when I couldn't drive because of my shoulder. And squat. Please. It's coming. It's coming. Woo-hoo. Push out on that left leg. Let's go. Repeat your knee. Like dynamite, oh. Pull your belly button in. So we draw the navel to spine as we press strong. I think I say it like 8 times. Even though it's only in the song once, but I agree. And rotator cuff. Woo. Ladies and gentlemen. So as we're coming into that team, you can stand on your band with one foot, with both feet, intentional, both on the in and the out, with that control. Hands above the elbows. Pulse in front. Oh. So if I wanted more bands to use, I would be right here. You choose. Standing nice and tall. It's easy to want to let the ribs pop open here. Pull those ribs in. Out to the side. Like dynamite. Shoulders down and back so strong. And then we'll pulse in, pulse out. Keep your glutes tight and then take those pulses, draw them in. 4, 3, 2, take them out. 4, 3, 2, take them in. Take them out. Getting ready for rainbow. Bum, bum, bum. And rainbow, open. So as we come into that, especially when we're standing on that band, the goal is that we can lengthen out the legs, but we can also use that posterior muscle chain to extend those hip flexors. So it's like a stretch the whole time. Winning. It's been too long since I've used the band, that's for sure. And then in the front, lift and lower. Oh, I love it. I'm trying to think what Ben wore today. He's in a gray hoodie and a blue puffy vest. And black high tops, like Chuck Taylor high tops. And jeans. And a gray backpack. Alternate right, left. Someone right outside my door. Oh. Pest control. I've been entertaining so many people this week. That's probably what they're barking at. He was probably knocking. And side curl. That's funny, when the girls were screaming, I bet he was barking. So here's what's funny, team. I got here that there was a car I was behind the whole way here, and I was like, hurry up. And the car pulled in front of me, but it pulled way kind of by the park. Alternate right, left. What if you take your phone and zoom in? That's less creepy, right? But so this van pulled in, but I was like, I don't have time. So I ran in, grabbed my laptop, didn't think anything of it. Heard the dogs bark, but I thought they were just barking because they saw me run in. But I wonder if he got here, saw me pull in, and then is wondering why I didn't come to the door. And up the front, down the side. I know you're in there. Funny. Life. But I don't think he needs it in the house. And reverse. Yeah. Come on, arms. Strong articulation, so you're using your pecs to come in, opening up through the back. And now go ahead and take the band so that you're holding it in both hands, pull it wide, and then squat drop. Come on, dance with me. Pull your band wide, team. Now bend it to the right, squat drop center. Pull the band wide to the right and center. Yeah. Draw the navel to spine. We've had a great oblique work week this week. And to the left. Bend it, pull your band wide. Come on, dance with me. every time we come up, we close our glutes. Now, as you drop, we're going to rotate this time over to the right. Twist. So as you come into that, again, squeezing your glutes as you come up. Twist. I could make that more to the center. You find what feels good for your neck. And to the left. Twist. So you're taking that right rib over towards the left. That's too much. One arm. Now we're going to adjust our band team. So now this time you take your hand, unwrap, bring it so that it's pushing out on the handle, then you put the excess in the left, and then drop it down. So you get to adjust the resistance by shortening or lengthening the band. Keep this left arm from moving. I could do the arms alone. I could do the legs alone, or combo. There's no such. Now bend at the elbow. Keep that left arm open. There's no such thing. That's too much. Drop that left shoulder. Now combo, we'll take it all the way up and then bend as you come down. Press it. Just making sure you guys can still see me. I always get worried when the text comes in when we're having trouble. Five. All right, team. Now switch the hand. This time, that right hand holds the band, left hand presses down. The legs say, thank you. I know, I haven't used the band in a while, Chie, so my arms are like, what? Well, fair. That's fair. I just wanted to make sure and bend the elbow. Because I can't get to my watch, so I was checking my phone. I could feel that something came in, and sometimes when you guys can't live chat, that's an easier way to communicate. But five. And combo, put it together. Woo. All right, arms. Don't be surprised, baby, it's just me. 10 little seconds. Drop that right shoulder, team. And step on the band, team, left jab. So you let go of the right side, and then you take that right arm to the mirror. Now, I can make it harder or easier by where I stand on my band. I could go slower. Less of a close-up. So we go fast with the jab, but the rest will be slow. And take it across, team. Reach. Twist your right ribs. So you keep your hips stable, and then you're twisting the torso. Come on, right arm. Now reach out, team. Open. Try and keep this elbow up. It's going to want to tuck in. You're keeping it up as you reach that hand out. Abs tighter, stronger. Pump, pump. Ay, ay, ay. And take it up, take it up. All right. Come on, arm. Come on, arm. Now one side, one up. Take it over, up, over, up. Abs tight, tight, tight. And right shoulder should be hot. If it's not, just step closer onto your band. Now check it, team. You come out, up, over, up, out, up, over, up, over. Woo. 5. And left arm, jab it, step on it with the other leg. Woo. Sometimes. I feel like we've done it twice since coming back inside. So that's not very often because I can't bring in my bands, and I know, me too, GA, and take it across. And the bands that we have at the gym, they're super tight. So it's problematic a little bit on the knees. But we've done it, we did it for a birthday, I think, a couple of times. You know, how normal people celebrate holidays. Throw a little festive band in there. And to the side, elbow up, elbow up. So the elbow wants to drop down in here. We're keeping that lifted and then reaching the hand out from there. Bum, bum, bum. Tight. You can go slower. You can go smaller. Take it up. I know. I put it all in. I'm looking at it right now. I put it all in bins, and I'm like, I deflated. It was a sad day. I deflated all of the balls. Oh yes, kindred spirits. Bum, bum. All right, team. One side, one overhead. Reach it out. Up, up. Bum, bum, bum. Woman. And then we hit all. Both, but I have an issue. This arm is real upset. I can barely move it. It's like, I don't know what I did. Like vacuuming, folding laundry, like opening and shutting the dryer, moving the wash from the wash to the dryer. That elbow is just so fussy. So, But also my shirt was biting me. I know. I don't know if and take it back to the right arm team and then step on it, triceps overhead. It's frustrating for sure. I feel like it started probably when I couldn't use my left arm. Yeah, it's so short. I can rest it the rest of the day. And pulse down. But it is weird because you don't realize how much you use. Like, I don't know if it's the pushing or the, like, when you're doing chores, like I was loading stuff up into the attic and I can like barely use this arm. I can do this stuff. The band is a little bit harder than the weights to modify, but worth it. Definitely worth it. And up, 2, down, 2. Slow and controlled. Right ribs in and down. But you know what's interesting? The band was the same thing like with my shoulder, because what's good about that is, and single up and then down in front, behind, down in front. Yes, I appreciate that for sure. I saved myself. I didn't use the band in class so that we could use it together. So I saved myself for it. It's crazy because the things that bother it the most, boxing, chores, that's going to be it, and pulls to the front. And the band. Boxing, band, chores. The rest, it's kind of okay. Painting, when I was painting the house, that didn't feel good either. And I should probably paint this house, but I think we're going to take a little break. Open and close. I guess so. And then I just can't let them see me doing other things instead. Luckily, Vic doesn't really frequent my class, so our secret's safe. Ba-dum-bum. In your cap. Hold it, go overhead wide team. Like that, whoa. Whoa. I also don't do anything for it, so it's not, like, I wouldn't probably stop stuff until I was actually, like, being kind to it with other things, like arnica, and bring it in, bring it up. Finishing off this arm team, then even up the other side, and that's a wrap. Try not to let this drop below the shoulder. Those right ribs want to flare open, don't let them. One more. And switch, triceps, left arm. So again, you pick the intensity by where you stand on your band. And then with that, you want to watch. Oh, I lied. We have 2 more things. We even up this. Then we bow and arrow. Then we jumping jack. And then we're done. So we're close. We're close. And pulse. Make that nice and small and the elbow is tucked in. I love that shh emoji. I'm going to have to find that myself. That's a good one for when someone's saying something you don't want to hear also. Up 2, down 2, lift it up, bring it in. So again, same thing right here. Your back is going to want to flex laterally, so it's going to want to bring your right ribs towards your right hip. You want to reverse that. So the left ribs are coming in and down intentionally. One more. Now, take it up quick down in front. So you go up. This time it's narrow. Keep that elbow right in line with the shoulder. Yeah. For sure. I probably call people on that. If they shush someone in real life, I might be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But a shushing emoji is kind of playful. And elbow out mid. Ooh. Drop the band. Drop the band. Did that come out of my mouth? Oh, okay. I thought I maybe accidentally said that. Overhead. I feel like my left arm could be saying that right now. Oh, funny. You know, just like, do you remember when I hurt my shoulder and I would face the same direction as the class and I would do this arm? Now combo, bring it in, bring it up. And then for the second side, I would face away and use the other arm. And then I would just do the same side twice. If it comes to that, you know I'll do it. You know, ultimately, I will listen if I have to. Bum, 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 bum. It's probably why this is injured. All right, team, now take that band handle in the right hand. Now you could double it. This is for bow and arrow. So you can put both handles in one hand and then pull. Now, it is very common for this arm to move. Don't let it, left arm stays. Pull, you're resisting your own strength. Bum, bum, bum. Drop those shoulders. And slow. Maybe when I was younger, my joints now I would call arthritis. I'd be like, you win. All right, team, switch arms and pulse. Hold that right arm so still. I know. You lose your hip status when you're like, my elbow. Little tendonitis there. Young whippersnapper. 5. And slow it down. Woo. Pull that maximum resistance, team. Now for our jumping jacks, we're going to step back onto our band, crossing the handles in front. I'll give you 2 different things to do. You're either going to crisscross for the chest in front or jumping jacks. Both are great. Oh, yes. That's my elbow right there. All right, team. So check it. You step on it, keep your feet secure, cross it, and then jumping jack. If I don't want to do that, you take it right here, and they're uncrossed, and then you crisscross yourself. The farther across the midline, the better. We're going to go for 1 full minute, team. So you're either here, you could do half and half if you wanted, or here. The crisscross just tightens up the band a little bit to make it a little harder. 30 seconds. Abs are so strong. See how far out you can take the legs. Shoulders down and back. Strong legs. And time now for a stretch, team. Take your band, circle it behind your body, and bring it in front. Choke up enough on that so you want to feel the stretch to the pecs right there. So the anterior deltoid, the front of the shoulder, the chest as they attach, stretch right there, find where you're tight. If it feels easy, choke up on the band, make it a little shorter, and go again. Two more. And band down, team. We'll use that for stretching on Sunday, but for now, dangle the arms. Yes, mine too, Chie. Take that right hand down to the bottom, left arm up. I want to fight for you. And switch. And center. Go ahead and walk those feet in as you dangle. Whatever stress you can let go of, whether that's physical, mental, emotional. Release what you don't need to carry. And then slowly roll all the way up. Squeeze your bottom. Pull your belly button in. Roll your shoulders back and down. Take a big deep breath in. Arms up. Exhale. Give yourselves a hand. Excellent job. Happy Friday, team. Thank you for being so resilient on the front end. I know I thought it would just be the commute that was the struggle, but then internet and commute. So awesome job just sticking with it like we always do. And then I don't think it spun. It didn't look like it spun anymore after that initial setup. So that was, I know, the band. Respect. I'm trying to hit the things that we haven't really done in a while. So the band, I feel like we need to do another band day. I love the ball. So we'll probably do that again because that felt great. And we only got to like half of what I wanted to. So we'll do that again. And what else haven't we done? You'll have to remind me. If there's anything we haven't done in a while, small ball, we should do that one. We've done the band loop, but we could do that on a strength day. But whatever you're craving, I know, so good. So good. But with that, with your arms, drink lots of water, just mainly for the joints. The band, what I was starting to say is what the very thing that makes it hard or painful into my injury is that there's never there's always active resistance. So there's a push and a pull. You get the push and the pull of the resistance of the band. The very thing that makes that problematic for whether it was my shoulder or this time just a minor little thing with my elbow, that's the same thing that makes it so amazing for a muscle because we're working in the eccentric and concentric contraction with that negative resistance with the band. So it's a beautiful thing. It's great. So we'll continue to visit. For those who have a band, we'll continue to use those so that we can work that and get the muscle a little bit more well-rounded in its not only strength, but also shape and all of that. And then we will use it to do the IT band stretch on Sunday. So keep it handy. I love you, team. Happy Friday, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.